We can talk about our problems, right? The problems in our society or whatever. But first we need to establish ourselves as a group of people. But I want you to do that with your bodies. It's not Samaj.
I ain't Samaj. Look at my jaw.
It's Jeremiah.
Samaj.
Oh my God.
3, 4, good. Next one. Okay, we're going to do the swag walk. So you should be breathing in slow motion. We'll get better at this. When we were doing the name circle the other day, which is an activity that I do with kids to get them involved in movement, they use their name to create a movement, they started to do these daps. And I was like, okay. So then I thought to myself, well, how can I create that as a space where we start to create community? Even before we start to talk about our problems. And then after that, we'll talk about the problems, or we'll do the social action that is relevant to the current state of Black people in the United States and some of the problems we have going on. Yo! I need you to stay in your spot. This is called staging. If you don't stay in your spot, then I can't tell where I can put you to make it look nice. Try to give them a chance to understand that they have a culture they're contributing to the world. People desire to be a part of that culture. If you go around the world, you'll see the greetings that you see from Black people in the United States all over the world because of hip hop, because of all this. So just kind of establishing for them, making them understand in their bodies what their culture is. Tell someone a story, and we can particularly make it about something that happened to you in the community or whatever. And then that other person, you switch stories, right? You switch stories, and then you go tell somebody else the story as if it's your own story.
And this guy tried to get me to come get in his car.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I said
This is like what happened to somebody else, but as if I did it.
Right.
It felt weird because I feel like that was my experience, so nobody else can really explain it like I did.
To me, it kind of felt easy because it kind of felt like a situation that I could believe that I would have been in.
You have to realize that when you stand up in front of somebody and you speak, that you're not just speaking only for yourself most of the time. You know, people associate you with things, especially if you choose to be an advocate for something. So this project that we do is about you as an individual, but it's also about bringing consciousness to other people who may not really be having a chance to think about these kind of things. I come from a neighborhood that became my home away from home. I come from a family that sees music as a sixth sense. I come from Balis and barrettes in my thick hair. I come from my family coming to my house because they live near. I come from a place of mind that's independent, a place of creativity, and a place of hope. I can't breathe.